So, and you know, people do this kind of stuff all the time, where they have this tactical relationship. Who here ever brings their computer to Starbucks or a coffee shop? Right. When you walk through the door, if you do a lot of work there, and you see some people there all the time, when they get to the door, before they even look at the counter, what do they look at?
Workspace.
Right. Where are they going to sit? Is their favorite seat available? They have a fave. If their favorite isn't available, they look for what? Their second fave. If their second fave and their first fave are both filled, now they have a question. Do they take a third spot and hope that person moves and they can get to where they want to be? Or they go to another coffee shop and try their luck there. That's the whole thing. So they have to see, well, is the person just reading a newspaper or are they hunkered down? I don't know. And that's something you would do automatically. People don't realize they do this. And if you ask them, why do you like that seat? If you give them time, they'll tell you why, but they won't know entirely. They say, oh, well, I like being able to see the door, or, you know, it's not too much traffic by me. But usually, many times it's their compass direction. People have favorite compass directions that they like to face, and they are more productive when they face a particular compass direction. For instance, people who are in sales like to face east. People who are in negotiations, they like to face west. People who like pushing against pressure face north. And it's funny, you have certain people, they want to struggle, and so they'll face north. Where we know from kinesiology, from muscle testing, that everyone is stronger when they face south. Southeast, southwest, they're just physically stronger than if they face north. But some people, maybe they had a very difficult parent, you know? It's like physicians. Most physicians, I actually wrote notes, I would actually stay on track. Oh my God, I'm staying on track. This is so cool. Most physicians, for instance, if you let them face towards a door, they get nothing done. They get nothing done. You have to have them have their backs to the door. Because being a physician is a lot of work. So there was usually some parent that really, you know, was there for them. And they typically, when the children, had their desks with their back to the door. So their parent could walk by and see if they were studying without them knowing their parent was looking. So they have this sense that someone's watching them. And in order to get their paperwork done, they have to have their back to the door. If you turn them towards the door, they get nothing done. No, why? Because they like people. That's why they got into it. They like people. They want to be around people. They see that, they're completely distracted. The other dynamic of it, too, is that it's a part of the healer's mentality anyway, is it's very helpful when you're in a field in which you're dealing with people's health to have a sense that someone is watching over me. You know, it's not just the pressure, it's the fact that someone is watching over me. That's why in offices, being able to see the bosses, you know, I always tell people in management, your main job as a boss is actually to make your team feel safe. The rest of it's just details. Your job is to make them feel safe so they feel confident. But the sense of someone's watching over me is very, very important for them because of the type of work they do. But if they become administrators, they turn around and face the door because it's all about people and they're not worried, you know, they're not dealing with life and death situations. So it's a whole other dynamic that goes on.